Alright, so we're at the farm, the dragon farm, the craziest farm ever. And yeah, so what we do is we go ahead and flick this top lever here, which will start a clock, a really fast clock up there, and that sends a signal over to where the dragon is in unloaded chunks. And then we place our minecart here, step in, and then we flick this bottom lever, just like that. And then we will ride on over here. As you can see, there's the dragon over there. We get a bunch of XP from the previous dragon death. And then we'll get sent back. And in F5 mode, you can see the dragon in its death animation. And then we're back. Going back here. And then we go back again. And you can see the dragon back in its original position, starting its death animation again. And you see all that XP just flowing in. Look at it all. Ender Dragon XP farms are rare. They shouldn't be possible, yet unobtainable items make it even easier to build a dragon farm. The farm utilizes a bug with the dragon death animation. While the dragon is in entity processing chunks, the death tick counter will progress as per usual, and experience will begin to drop in the last 2.5 seconds of the 10-second animation. But what happens if we unload the dragon? Most of the data for entities are saved to the NBT files. This includes information such as position or health. But the death tick counter is not saved, meaning when we reload the dragon, the animation resets. This mechanic was originally automated by Panda4994, one of the great founders of technical Minecraft. The slight problem with this is that the farm Panda designed was for Minecraft 1.7, with components that we do not have access to in 1.2.3. That's where Captain Solo comes in.
What made you want to retrofit the farm?
In my own unobtained world, getting loads of experience for level 50 enchantments is awful, and most people default to a single, or rarely, a double spawner experience farm. I knew of the Dragon Farm prototype built for 1.10.2, and wondered if a design worked for 1.2.5 and below. Panda4994's farm was the perfect build to retrofit. I wasted several hours trying to get it to work in single-player 1.2, before realizing that the single-player chunk loading code is super unreliable, and moved my testing to a local server. My results immediately improved, and within an hour I had a working design.
Is this farm worth building for people in their own unobtainable worlds?
I think it is totally worth the build. It is super useful for getting level 50 enchantments, and it works up until 1.8, so it provides a long lifespan experience source for enchanting for well over half the time you will probably spend in an unobtained world.
So let's go ahead and review some of the footage of me actually building the farm up here in this world. Alright guys, so the very first problem that I've run into, of course it's a unique one, but planks get destroyed by the Ender Dragon. In fact, the only two blocks that can survive are endstone and obsidian. And we only have access to obsidian as one of the blocks we can use. However, I can delete chunks in the end to generate endstone, which is a much easier block to work with. Alright, I've done it. There we go. Okay, we have access to endstone now. So I know this is not like accepted as a good thing to do, but I want endstone, right? The rest of the farm was built off camera so I could reference coordinates from the world download, which will be in the description by the way. However, now it's time to actually get the dragon in the farm, and this is the challenging part. Okay, so what you are seeing is the spawn platform. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be going that way in these boats. And basically we're going to hope that the dragon sees us, and when he does, we're going to fight him at the end of the thing. Now let's get his attention though. And I already failed. So of course I've made backups. So we're going to go into the first copy. Oh, he got me. Go, 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 go. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh man. Okay, that was a tough one. Alright, so I've made a bunch of copies of a backup with me with iron armor on, and he's coming. Okay, he definitely unloaded. Let's see if we can get him to come back here. Oh, he got us. He caught up. What is this? Oh! Oh man, We barely did it. He hit us off. Okay. No. Got us. He got us. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, let's go. Oh, we got him. If you're wondering where I got the nether portal frame, check out last episode. But basically, all we're using this for is to unload the chunks and get out of there. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's okay. Okay. We did it, guys. We did it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, I'm gonna make a backup of this, of course, and I will see you guys just in a bit on a server of the same world here. So why the server? Well, in 1.2 and the versions before 1.3, chunks generating were funky in single player. And 1.3 is when they introduced the internal server for single player. Now this makes the game behave very, very, very similarly, if not identically, to servers in terms of chunks loading, entities processing, stuff like that. And this changed the game for Minecraft because things were just so much more consistent. As you can see, we have a lot of XP, and I've done some enchanting. Man, I've been dying to do some enchanting for so long. It speeds up the game just so much. So our ravine here is going to be getting some upgrades soon. I'm really excited to start working on the ravine a bit more. I do want to actually decorate the Ender Dragon farm. Now to do that, we do have to lower our server render distance so we don't break the farm. So I'm going to go ahead, number one, make a backup of the server, and then I'm going to go ahead and lower the render distance, and then I'll meet you guys in the end with some materials. Okay, so I have a view distance of 6, so we can get pretty much anywhere we need to be to decorate to load the dragon. It's not going to be a big deal. So yeah, this right here is certainly not how I want this to look. So yeah, this is kind of just markers when I was building things. I would like this chest somewhere, but not here necessarily. I don't think this is a good spot for it. In fact, I think that would be the best spots for our minecarts. Okay. I think I would like to have the enchantment set up here rather than over on that section there. But the big thing is decorating. So we're going to kind of go for snow and stone bricks here. I don't really have much wood left right now. We are going to use wooden planks to make our boat highway to here. But we're going to have to do that in single player in 1.3 when this farm actually works in single player. Okay, so as you see, we're getting closer and closer to where the dragon should be loaded, but since the server view distance is 6, we're not going to come close to actually loading the dragon, which is awesome, so we can actually decorate everything over here without worrying. I'd like to get rid of this boat here, which... Yes. Done, just like that. Okay. And then right here, get rid of that, get rid of that. For the grand reveal... Kabam! Yeah, so I actually decorated it pretty well, I think. I kind of went for a modern aesthetic. Got glowstone up there. I went to the nether and gathered a bunch. And yeah, so we actually don't see any of the dragon anymore, which, good or bad, I don't know. But we do have some strategically placed leaves so we can see that the clock is working. Just like that. And then we have our chest full of minecarts here to then start the farm. And I, of course, have tested it out. So we do get all the XP. You can see the boss health bar comes up. All the timing works here. We can watch the clock. I have this open for maintenance. I'll probably just put some leaves here so we can strategically watch it while it still looks good. And as you can see, we're still getting XP. I believe all the XP is actually getting over to this corner here. I think.
So I'm going to check that out later too, just in case, because I don't want to be missing any XP. But I believe we're getting everything we should be. And if you're wondering why my skin isn't rendering or loading, it's because I am on the server. So yeah, some skins don't work on the server without a proxy, which I don't have enabled. So yeah, anyways, this is awesome to see. I think this looks pretty good. Let me know what you guys think of this decoration. Of course, it's not perfect, but it's kind of nice in my opinion. There is no glowstone on these 3 leaves because it would melt the ice underneath there. But yeah, it's so far so good. The only tough part is actually getting out of the farm is kind of rough. But we get so much XP so fast, it's amazing. So yeah, when we start doing more and more enchanting, it's going to be good. Anyways, that's how we get out of the farm. We do that. We can do that. And then turn the clock off. Piston stops. And yeah, so this is an intentional cobblestone. I know it's really hard to see the difference there, but that's only for a functional purpose of the farm, so that I know this is the spot to re-log at before I start the farm. So I disconnect, reconnect, and then I can hop in the minecart and go back and forth, which is awesome. Anyways, yeah, so this is the next task, is to make a safe boat transportation system. So the way that boat transportation systems work is basically you just have a boat in front of you and you hold down right click and you just go through them really fast. I think eventually I'll just have like an ice path with a boat on it, but for now the boat transportation system will have to do. To do that though, we are going to need a lot of logs or wooden planks, and to do that we're going to be using a bug. So with that being said, we need to find a jungle. Jungle saplings acquired, and would you look at that view of the jungle in the sunrise. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna head back to base and we're gonna mess with these saplings because I have something to show you. Alright guys, the magic, it's gonna happen. Okay, check this out. We got a sapling, a jungle sapling no less, and I'm going to plant it right here. Okay, that guys, I've been bamboozled. Not to fret everybody, we could still do something cool. So we have a powered lamp here, and if we get a silk touch tool, there's still some bugs in the game, we can get a silk touch lamp here. Isn't that cool? Now I want to see what happens. Yeah, it just instantly changes, but I wonder if they stay. So I want to get like 16 of these and see what we can do with them. I don't think we really need the farm at this point, since we have 577 levels. So I think I'm going to go back to single player in 1.2.3 and just not come to the end until it's time for me to until we're back in 1.3, I believe is when it works in single player. So by end, I've had a good run with you. I hope you guys enjoyed the Ender Dragon Farm build. That was fun, but it's time. The credits. Alright, here we are. And here we are in single player. I'm already starting work on making this river over our base. Oh man, I'm actually looking forward to doing the river here. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I had a lot of fun doing this episode, actually. I really want to do more projects like this, so let me know if you enjoyed it, because, guys, that was fun. And new, and yeah. So, back in single player, it's nice to be here with my skin again, and not having to worry about running the server and all that stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye. Oh, and it's not April Fool's. It's just I just wanted to double April Fool you. How? He's catching up every time.